welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Here where we need ya. Here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Okay. All right. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works allows me to set aside time to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. And the main focus for today is going to be to clear out these boxes, because I've realized that some of the boxes I was kind of keeping just in case if I needed to send something back, but then I had to send something back and they didn't require me to send the thing back in the package. So I'm like, okay, they just sent me another one. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I can get rid of a bunch of these boxes then, I'm thinking. They have to do with like the solar panels and stuff. And so shout out to them. So I'm going to get that situated. And but yeah, stuff like that. So welcome. So untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There is a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress on the task. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up on the video on the website to remind you, hey, take a break and get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. So, like I mentioned, I'll pop up on here on the video. Now, if you ever come to the site and in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's because browsers allow autoplay video with audio. And that's why the notice there is saying may need to click play to start the stream. Below that is the open close caption button. Well, next to that's why the little notice there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And if you click that button, a space will open up next to the video, and the words I am saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Then there's 2 buttons below that. Don't worry about them. They're broken. I'll fix them at some point, but probably not. And then there's a countdown timer, countdown when the next work session will start. And then if you want to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can do that there with that link that's there. All right, cool. So that is the break session. Let me get the work session so you can check that out. And again, work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress on that thing. Now, this is what it'll look like over in the upper right-hand corner. If you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Normally, there's 2 a day, but I have a meeting at the radio station later. And so the second cipher of the day is canceled. But hey, you know, we're here now. Subscribe has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left is an audio player, so if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on, you can do that there. Towards the center here, there's a to-do section where it says add a task. You put in your task, hit enter or the plus button. It'll then add it to the list of tasks here. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want mark it complete, click the checkbox. Now then send it to the done section. Now, if you click the header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. And if you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a new tab, and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing all the things you got complete with a nice little check mark next to them, you know, kind of show you got some stuff done. It makes me feel good knowing, like, you know, going into the week, at least I made some sort of progress on something I've been meaning to work on. All right, over in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer here at the top, counting down when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a thing that you particularly want to work on, tired, and you heard that, web development sounds pretty cool, but you don't know where to start, well, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development, and then from there, make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing that. So those are there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for maybe a project that you can, kind of get started, finish, get the creative juices going, and maybe extend that project or maybe create something brand new, I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. And so the 3 tutorials there I think are pretty dope. One of them is following the tutorial, you end up with a web application where you have an input box and a call button. You put in your real world phone number in the input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. And you have a conversation back and forth between the web application and your phone. They have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number. You link that to the web application that you create following that tutorial. And from your real world phone, you can call that virtual number. You can answer it in that web application and have a conversation back and forth between the web application and your phone. Then there's one where 2 users log in to an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So pretty cool stuff, I think, and you can check that out there. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then don't worry about that highlight thing. That is part of the thing that's broken. And I'll get to it at some point. It was a pretty cool feature, but that's fine. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working